These are the horrifying ways narcissists do to satisfy their sexual desire with you. In today's video, we will delve into the intricate realm of why and how narcissists establish sexual connections with others. Just like everyone else, narcissists possess sexual desires and seek to fulfill them. However, engaging in sexual contact with a narcissist carries inherent risks, and the consequences can be addictive. This discussion sheds light on the various ways narcissists may exploit others sexually, making it a must-watch. You won't want to miss the eye-opening revelations that await. First and foremost, narcissists excel at launching a love bomb on their targeted individuals. People are naturally drawn to attractive and captivating individuals. Leveraging charm, narcissists orchestrate a grand display to captivate their admirers. In the initial stages of a relationship, narcissists exhibit a sense of entitlement, firmly believing they deserve their partner's love and respect. As part of their strategy to win you over, they endeavor to treat you with unwavering kindness, showcasing their affectionate nature consistently. Their aim is to surprise, ensnare, and eventually persuade you to satisfy their sexual desires. Intimacy becomes their token of gratitude for all the assistance and benevolence they have shown. Secondly, narcissists foster a dependency mindset. Similar to a tango that requires at least two participants, engaging in a sexual relationship where you feel desired and loved carries immense allure. It offers a comforting way to elevate your self-esteem and gain a sense of confidence. Narcissists possess the ability to make you feel like you are the center of their universe, fostering the belief that they need you for their own survival. Over time, being treated poorly by the narcissist becomes the norm, fostering a codependent dynamic. They exploit this codependency for their own benefit. Typically, codependent individuals prioritize the desires of others above their own. Unfortunately, narcissists, being exceedingly self-centered, gravitate towards these individuals. Manipulating the codependent person's longing for someone who will prioritize their needs, narcissists craft an illusion of being that figure. This encourages individuals who exhibit codependent traits to perceive the narcissist as a trusted companion, a source of solace on whom they can rely wholeheartedly, ultimately boosting their own self-esteem. Thirdly, narcissists firmly believe they are entitled to receive the utmost care and attention. Narcissists exemplify the notion of entitlement. They possess an unwavering sense that they deserve everything they desire, regardless of whether they have earned or requested it. This extends to their sexual relationships, where they feel entitled to engage intimately with anyone they please, at any time, irrespective of others' consent. Narcissists perpetually exude an air of pride, emphasizing their self-perceived significance. To have a narcissistic mindset is to believe that the world revolves solely around one's own happiness. Furthermore, fourthly, narcissists resort to threats against those they wish to harm. A narcissist views their desires as absolute truth, expecting others to comply without question. They find it difficult to accept the word no. Fueled by anger, they build walls and dismantle opposition through any means necessary until they achieve their goal. Narcissists are unfazed by resorting to blackmail or intimidation to obtain what they want. Men and women who threaten sexual violence against others are sadly not uncommon. When their objective involves coercing someone into engaging in sexual activities, the most prevalent tactic employed is to threaten to tarnish their reputation. Should a narcissist's partner refuse their sexual advances, the narcissist may engage in detrimental behaviors, such as publishing explicit photos or videos of the couple online for public consumption. Action through force constitutes the fifth characteristic. The phrase "by any means necessary" encapsulates the mindset narcissists adopt to fulfill their desires. When seeking sexual encounters, they demonstrate a disregard for whether consent has been granted. Essentially, they dictate what is to be done, leaving the other person with no choice but to comply. Whether one responds with a yes or no is inconsequential. They may engage in sexual activities without permission or without seeking consent. If a narcissist intends to engage in sexual contact with someone, they may employ threats, lies, or even resort to violence in order to attain their goals. Lastly, the sixth characteristic involves a lack of attachment. Narcissists adhere to no rules or boundaries. They primarily seek companionship. Intimate sexual experiences may be perceived by some as forms of profound connection and romance. However, for a narcissist, these encounters lack genuine intimacy. Therefore, having a fulfilling sexual experience outweighs the importance of establishing deep emotional bonds with others. Despite engaging in extensive conversations, a narcissist will still regard the individual merely as a friend with benefits. They refuse to acknowledge responsibility for their actions or the outcome. This parallels a man who disposes of a woman's affections once he has acquired her attention. In some cases, a woman driven solely by sexual motives might opt to terminate a pregnancy. The seventh aspect pertains to the inherently dishonest behavior. Narcissistic personality disorder inherently undermines the ability to experience genuine happiness within long-term relationships. Consequently, narcissists may engage in sexual encounters outside of their committed partnerships. Their sexual desires become paramount, even if it means disrupting their own or others' marriages. Seeking sexual gratification becomes a means to boost their self-esteem, irrespective of societal judgments. Their excitement knows no bounds. When caught, they seldom experience shame or remorse. Instead, they often attempt to shift blame onto others, such as their past spouses or unidentified third parties. It becomes a sphere where individuals seek to fulfill their sexual needs. In the general domain of narcissists' perceptions, people are viewed as flawed and interchangeable objects that serve to gratify their own sexual desires. Once a slave or toy no longer serves a purpose, discarding them becomes effortless. Should one choose to remain with a narcissist, independence, sexuality, and constant openness become sacrifices that must be made. Getting to the eighth point, narcissists prioritize their own pleasure, be it sexual or egocentric, above all else. Narcissists possess an inflated perception of their own worth, both in and out of the bedroom. They derive pleasure from their sexual partners, yet remain uninterested in genuine emotional connection. Their lack of empathy showcases the extent of their self-centeredness. Quantity holds greater importance to them than quality, with their focus primarily fixated upon themselves rather than their partner. Being with a narcissist increases the likelihood of engaging in sexually risky behavior and potentially experiencing sexual abuse. The ninth point reveals that narcissists view others as disposable assets. A narcissist perceives individuals as mere tools to be utilized. Initially treating you with adoration, they may later devalue and discard you. As the saying goes, they will exploit your emotional and physical well-being until you are utterly drained. Once they have satisfied their sexual desires, you cease to be a concern as they move on to new partners. The same cycle continues with subsequent individuals. Once their sexual needs are met, they are more inclined to exploit you once again before abandoning you. Here's something else that might pique your interest. The 10th aspect revolves around how narcissists employ attention-seeking tactics through their online postings. Narcissists have an insatiable craving for being at the forefront of attention and will employ various means to achieve it. They view themselves as superior to others, particularly when it comes to masculinity. Consequently, they boast to their sexual partners about their impressive physical attributes, believing it will entice compliance. Proceed with caution, as engaging with narcissists may lead to harm. If you refuse to give in to their demands, they may surprise you by posting pictures of themselves alongside luxurious cars or sharing them on the internet, a testament to their inherently toxic nature. It is crucial to cut ties when faced with such treatment, as it is the only fair course of action. Walk away and refrain from returning. Whether it is narcissists or other psychopathic individuals, the propensity to engage in sexual abuse remains consistent. Their threat extends to the bedroom, mirroring the danger they exhibit in other aspects of life. In conclusion, I wish you a pleasant day and hope that this information proves helpful to you.